Hi, this is Nayalla. Thank you so much for joining me again today. So today for this Earth's Talks, I want to share with you some information that I got from one of my guides, Metatron, and it's really to do with the new Earth light codes that are coming in. It's kind of like an explanation of what that is really all about. Well, you know, the teachings from Metatron to me. So I thought it was pretty interesting, and I've took some notes and now I'm going to share that with you. So Metatron's message about the new Earth light codes. He was saying, as we, as the human collective on Earth, evolve into higher awareness of self and life and higher consciousness, we will also move into a deeper understanding of our realm, which is where we're living right now, the place where we are right now, and how we and Earth, so Mother Earth energy, work as one when we are in complete balance. So what we're doing is we are transitioning and moving into living more balanced within ourselves, living in a more balanced way with others, and then obviously living in a more balanced way with our ecosystem as well. So some of us are learning, discovering or researching sacred geometry, which is the geometrics code. And what Metatron was really teaching me about the geometrics code is, if you think of geo as in to do with Earth, metrics as in measurement, and code as in the influx of energy, what is going on and how we translate that. Because we're all very unique and very different, we will translate things in a different way. But what the ancients did in many tribes and many different situations and places is they found something that they could all understand, and they then measured the earth in various ways, you know, through what was happening in each season, the length and shortness of the length of days and the shortness of days and the stars and things like that, to really help them to get a deeper understanding of Earth and how Earth works. So the ancestors, the ancients, they learned to understand and translate the mechanics, so the workings of Earth. Therefore, the geometrics code, geometry, is a system of measurement, which is the mathematic code of Earth. So the light codes that are coming in, they're energy wavelengths of light, and Metatron's explaining of the new Earth light and the moving into higher light memories, or the returning of higher light memories, is that the new Earth light, it generates electricity, and this transmitting of the energy waves is really sending high frequency energy that amplifies our thoughts, and this is for the greatest good of all. So the higher vibration we're at, the higher our awareness, the higher our consciousness, obviously we're going to be making better choices, not only for us, but we're going to be thinking, okay, it affects me this way, but how does it ripple out? How's it going to affect those around me, the places I live, the people that live near me? So we're making higher choices, and it is for the good of Earth and all life forms as well. So the higher our consciousness, the higher our awareness, it really has a positive ripple effect on all those around us as well. So we're moving, this is moving us, the higher light energy, the Earth's higher light energy, is moving us into a collective, harmonic, crystalline state of higher consciousness. And this is taking us to higher crystalline dimensions. This means pure thoughts, pure intentions, pure light, pure consciousness, and this is all changing our reality through higher awareness. So we all are in the process of being aware of creating new realities simultaneously. So individually we will be creating a different outcome for ourselves, different experiences, almost like a different world for ourselves individually. And then obviously that's having a knock-on effect, a ripple effect, so that is then going to have an effect on the collective realities. So the geometric codes for new Earth light energy, this really equals expansion through or due to frequency, because the new Earth light energy is sending in a different frequency, which is then affecting us. It is affecting how we are translating Earth, how we are translating ourselves, how we are translating life. So it's just all ripples, it just all ripples out. Everything that is happening is like having a domino effect, it's having a ripple effect on everything. So if we think of the blending of water and light, now we are made up, our body is made up of mainly water, I think it's like 72% or something, and we are moving from only working from a place of ego, which then makes the energy very hard. If we think of like water going into ice, it really hardens, it gets very dense, very constricted, and this really hardens the soul. It prevents us from really fully connecting to our soul and to our higher elements. If we move into our heart space, the heart space energy, it strengthens the spirit of life. So the water of our body is being programmed or reprogrammed, and this is also happening simultaneously with Earth. So if we think of Earth, Earth is mainly made up of water as well. So obviously as the energy is going through Earth, it's being magnified through the water, and then the same is happening with us as well. So there is a correlation here. Whatever Earth is going through, we are going through it with Earth. So the light codes, or the celestial light streams as some people call them, are activating Earth and us at the same time. So the energetic magnetic pulse of the heart is making huge ripples, and that is happening to the Earth's heart as well, to Mother Earth, to Gaia. Her heart is making huge ripples, and we are feeling those ripples, and then it's having an effect on us as well. And that's why we've got this almost like domino effect happening, and that's why we've got so many people waking up at this time, because Earth is kind of doing the same. She's coming out of her deep sleep, she is coming into a higher awareness as well, and it's shaking everything up. And yeah, it's a little bit uncomfortable right now, but it feels like it's going to be for the better if we don't fight it and we actually move through this transition, go with it. So this is connecting us together to make new thought forms that form a new Earth, an unstoppable focus on positivity, and collectively coming into this higher awareness of what we are doing and how what we are doing is making an impact. It's how it's affecting ourselves and those around us, and obviously our home, which is Earth right now. So once the focus of the heart is in play, we will then experience major shifts that take place, and nothing is going to stop this from happening. It's already underway, it's already taking place, we've already got this ball rolling. So together we are now joining other heart source beings. We will find that is what we're doing. We are naturally gravitating towards those that are more in tune with our vibration, with our frequency, and what's going on with our own heart energy. So this is really bringing us together and bringing lots of change that is happening. So if we think of love energy is light and free, and anything that is calling itself love that feels heavy, it's not true love, and it's very important to remember that moving forward. And to understand as well that our higher self has an inner guidance system in place. So if we are off course in any way, like it's like going through an electric buzzer circuit, so we'll get like some kind of notification within our own guidance system that we're going off course. You know, it's gonna sting, or it's gonna hurt, or it's gonna not feel right in some way. So we need to acknowledge that, come back into ourselves and really understand what's happening and get ourselves back on course. So communication has been coming up a lot in the collective energy that I've been reading lately as a theme that we are exploring individually and also collectively in various ways. And it feels to me also that we are connecting back to Earth at this time as well. So the communication here to do with Earth is because Earth is speaking, and more of us now are in a place of listening. We're listening to her voice, and we are also in a place where we can speak up for her as well. And this is helping us work as a unit, as a collective. So it's not just the humans that are moving in a collective. What is actually happening is we are connecting to nature, we are connecting to the plants, to the animals, to the water, to our earth, to our whole environment, and obviously Earth is the main body of that. So like we just said, the earth, plants, animals, humans, it's all a network of healthy life force consciousness. Once we move into a healthier space, we then will start moving into this healthier life force consciousness between all of us, working as a healthy unit. So we have been given an invitation to change for the betterment of all, so the whole. This is our invitation right now to move into higher collective consciousness. So this right now is the merging of our higher aspects of self and our higher self, and reconnecting with nature and Mother Earth. We are leaving old programs and collectively writing and stepping into the new. So we get to choose from here on out our reality. So if we think now, if we are more conscious of what's going on around us, anything that we don't like the look of, or we can sort of go into the future and think, well, if I do this now, that's going to happen in the future, we can change it. So we've had lots of different projections about what's happening with Earth right now and what will happen if humans keep doing what they're doing, but we're actually in a space right now where we can change that predicted outcome. We can do something about it as a collective and get ourselves out of those danger spots. If we work with Earth right now rather than against her, and if we take responsibility and all play our part in this evolution. Metatron also suggested that we work with crystals, and I found this pretty funny because lately when I've been doing the pick a card readings, the crystals have been like, use us, we want to speak, we want to be used, we want you to learn about us, we want to help. And Metatron was very much saying the same sort of thing. So he was saying the crystals to work with when going through this conscious upgrade, because they generate electricity and can aid the process, are topaz, tourmaline and quartz, as these are amplifiers of energy. But be mindful, because they will, especially the clear quartz, amplify any shadow work that is coming forward to be healed and addressed and worked through as well. So if you are in a place where you know that there's a lot of things coming forward, a lot of emotional baggage that's wanting to be worked through and cleared, just be mindful of the type of quartz that you are using, and be mindful that it will actually, be showing these things up in a much bigger way. Also, what Metatron was sharing with me as well, which didn't actually make a lot of sense at the time, it seemed a bit random that he was telling me this, is the message to do with twin flames. So he said twin flames don't complete each other, although there is a coming together to work towards the completion of a shared soul theme and story of further evolution. Now, it wasn't until actually the last video I did came about and I spoke about deja vu that something actually clicked, and I understood why Metatron actually gave us that message right now. And it is because what has been happening for a fair few years now is that many of us have been meeting on the astral. We have also been meeting on the etheric realms and doing a lot of energy work to really help this process that is happening right now. And many of the twin flames have been doing that work as well, you know, doing that teamwork and using their combined energy to help the process now, the Earth's process, to help Earth go through this transition and also help the humans go through this transition as well. So we might be recognizing people energetically, recognizing their energy signature, but not quite understanding where we've met them before. If we've obviously never met them in the physical before, but we've got this real familiar energy, it's because you've been doing that energy work with them in the past. I personally know that since probably 2009 I've been aware that I've been doing work to help Earth, but it wasn't till probably 2015, 2016 I was more aware that I was actually meeting up with other people and we were doing work, you know, as a team, energy work as a team around Earth, around the grids and together. So that's why we've got a lot of this deja vu coming together now for many of us. Sorry, that's why we've got this deja vu feeling right now, is because we are coming together, many of us right now. We are actually physically meeting up with our teams, so our soul families, and doing the work and the physical as well. But it feels a lot of what was done has actually sort of locked in what is happening right now. So that's pretty much all I was wanting to share with you in this Earth Talks. It was pretty much just trying to explain about the new Earth light. So when we are seeing all this activity going on in the Schumann's resonance, it is the waking up and the moving into higher vibration of the Earth. And then obviously we're going to be feeling it. It's going to impact us because we're all connected. We are all connected, and it's just becoming a lot more obvious, and we're becoming a lot more aware of just how connected we all really are. So I hope that has helped you in some way. I'm sending you so much love. I'm wishing you all the very, very best, and I hope to see you again very, very soon. Goodbye for now.